Pastor Adeoye. God bless you, sir. God continue to make you stronger as we impact in the life of everyone in our community. And humble greetings to your lovely wife too. Please deliver our regards. To all the exhibitors, I must say congratulations to all of you for coming under this trade fair, the Agege International Trade Fair 2021. It is an awesome environment this noon. I want to appreciate the organizers for making an impact in this community. When I came around this morning and walked around all the stands, I found things that ordinarily people like us wouldn't have gotten time to go shop personally. And I did a little shopping that I do. I also have seen many things I know my wife will be interested in, and I'm definitely going to ask her to pay a visit to this trade fair before you round off. I also going to tell our followers in the association I belong to, that is the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools in Nigeria, the Agege chapter in particular. I am aware we are having a chapter meeting tomorrow, somewhere within Agege here for the Agege members. I will be there to also encourage them to pay a visit here. That is a promise from NAPS, my association, to the organizer and the exhibitor. We hope that everyone within this community can pool our resources together to join this innovative, to join this wonderful idea being brought up by the organizers. I'm proud to be associated with this idea. This is an era where young children involved in many social vices. They include abuse of substances, fraud activities, online fraud, and all other vices that does not look promising for the development of our locality and our nation, Nigeria. Here we have a young man who had channeled his energy to ensuring that we have a safe community that in his own little way is impacting in the community, is bringing every one of us together. And I must say that going forward, now that I've seen this myself this year, we will look for a way to support massively come next year, 2022 Trade Fair. We also want to say to all the exhibitors that I spoke with the organizer. I said beyond this physical exhibition, we should be looking at a virtual exhibition that will take its look in the manner of where we have the GG, the likes of other online marketplaces, so that beyond what you have enjoyed in exhibiting here, you can continue your sale online on this same platform. I think the organizer is already buying into that, and that will do all of us a favor. This is a perilous time, a trying time for every one of us. We can only but be supportive to one another and ensure that in spite of the insecurity and the pandemic that characterize the whole world, we can still be a lifesaver. We can bring joy to the faces of one another and ensure that life continues without anyone being left behind. Thank you for having me here. I wish everyone here a successful outing. God bless you all.
Thank you. Put your hands together for our lovely chairman of Lagoon Schools. There is nobody but Chief Yomi Otubela. God bless you, sir. You heard what they said. They said we got the grace of God that next year that is ready to contribute into the growth of this trade fair. God bless you, sir. At the same time, he's talking about the digital marketing online. That by the grace of God, that as we proceed after this exhibition, marketing online is going to be much in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm calling on my pastor again to come on stage right now to unveil, let me say, yeah, to open properly
Introduce
today's
yourself,
business.
tell us what to do.
Yeah, man, because we are going to the business. Area.
Introduce yourself, tell us what to do.
All
How
right,
about
my
you?
name is Bukolua.
And
I'm
I
a sales
believe the
rep
last
for
one I did,
Cafe Collection. So here we sell sneakers of different sizes. We
yes,
have
from the
Nike,
Bible, the
Adidas,
same time,
Dior. We
Give
have
the pastor now. Yes, I
we
need to
have
direct
sneakers
this one.
as low as 3,000 naira, and we are also on Instagram. Follow us on at Cafe Collections. The collection is a Z at the end, not S.
Was it will bring continuity and to make this place a place without war. People will sell, people will go buy these things again. So I really want to set for pray that God will give you all the wisdom to be able to take to the next level. And I want to congratulate everybody because I know that it's going to be bigger. Before the end of this trade fair, every one of us will smile out of this place. God will make sure that, God will bring the right people in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Right about now, is about to be, at the same time, I'm calling on to the convener to come onto the stage. Right about now, is here. Yeah, man. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the high time that we've been waiting for. May I call on Honorable Yomi Otubela for the properly opening. Ladies and gentlemen, you can handle the scissors. At the same time, the man of God, please come forward, sir. Sir, you can come forward too. Honorable, this will be the cutting why my pastor is doing the what? Give away the speech and the opening cutting of things. Ladies and gentlemen, sir.
We declare this Trade Fair 2021, Agege International Trade Fair 2021. Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Let's give the Lord a big hand. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord. In the mighty name of Jesus, all marketers are here, you all sell because the business has started already. Thank you for coming, sir. I really acknowledge your presence. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Mr. Otubela Lagos, don't carry your children go under school for Agege number one school. Maybe only Agege only, the whole Lagos, Nigeria entirely. Otubela number one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go back to the music team right now, and same time the business really continues from there. We did it yesterday, today we are here at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you really enjoyed yesterday's program. We started today. Ladies and gentlemen, Tilekuti aka Mandela is right here for the trade fair. Everything is really going fine. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir, for coming. Yeah, man. The reality is here. Is our great ambassador, my father in the Lord. God bless you, sir. All the TV stations right here, God bless you for coming. The radio stations, are some of the broadcasters, God bless every one of you. We started the business right away. Ladies and gentlemen, official DJ, nobody's but our awesome DJ Federal is right here for lovely music. I'm here, Cool MC Ray, aka Oluwelo Badu, Agege Finance. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of happiness.
Sorry, can they bring that down?
Welcome to the community of love. It has been unveiled already.
Sorry, sir. Just hold on, please. Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we meet you, please?
My name is Chief Yomi Otubela, the proprietor of Lago Schools in Agege, Lagos here.
Okay. Can you tell us the importance of Agege Tradefair?
Yes, it's a commercial hub for not only the residents of Agege, but every other person that live within the environment of Agege. Lagos as a whole, even beyond Lagos, community like states, nearby states like Southwest State generally, and even all over the country, it's an opportunity to see services and products that are new in market. It's also an opportunity to get the services and products very reduce cost. It's also an opportunity to also follow up with all these services and products online, apart from the physical exhibition that we have here today. I must say here that I commend the organizers, the convener of this program, because one, he is a youth, and I can see that unlike many of his colleagues who have channeled their energy into activities that are not beneficial to them or to the community, he has shown that our youths are hardworking, our youths are visionary, our youths are ready to take the leadership of this country very soon, and very, very soon, I mean. With what I have seen here today, I am once again full of hope that our future is bright, our country is full of children with ideas. I also want to say here is an opportunity to bring some of us who, because of our busy schedule, often come out for shopping. This has availed us the opportunity because it comes once in a year. We can plan for it. We can also create a little time within the busy schedule to come here, like I have done today. I saw Pastor Adeoye, one of the leading pastors in Agege here, also in attendance. I've also cited some dignitary within the Agege community also coming around here. So it is a wonderful environment for every one of us to be. I can only encourage and urge all the residents of Agege to come out in good number and encourage their colleagues from neighboring local governments and states to also come and see wonderful products and services that are exhibited here. It is an awesome place to be.
All right, sir. Talking about products, sir, that takes me to my next question, sir. Do you think we should make effort to produce and promote our traditional attire in Nigeria?
Yes, beyond traditional attire, there is what we call local content in where I belong to, where we are about intellectual properties. So we should encourage locally produced services and products. I have seen so many of them exhibited here today, and I'm sure that people of the community will benefit largely from products that they can relate with, that address their need in peculiar ways, products that can be verified from control agencies, products that have been tested and certified, being efficient. It is a thing we all must encourage, and that is one of the reasons you find some of us here today.
Okay, lastly, do you think the use of traditional jewelries like bead also actually okay? Do you think it is coming to an extinction, sir?
We're far away from that. We have seen that even the young ones who are getting married recently and going back to decorating their wedding venue with calabash, local mats, and we could also see that fashion is also moving backward to what we used to know in the 60s and 70s, where people wear danshiki in Yoruba palace, where they wear, currently now officially it's almost been accepted, they wear this attire called senator. So you could see that we are getting back locally gradually. All our local attire like Dire, Kampala, Ashoke can never go into a station. It's not going into a station. It's still very much alive. They are wares that are worn occasionally because that is what they are meant for. And our traditional rulers have done very well in this light by ensuring that when they go for occasions or they host special occasion, they always adorn themselves in this attire. Many of young ones also use it for cap in what we call fila in our local name. So it can never be into a station. We can only but encourage our youth also to see how they can make fashion out of our local attire, and I see much hope in that.
Lastly, sir, I'm sorry, lastly, is it like the trade fair, Agege trade fair, is it like a yearly thing or is something we'll be seeing every year?
Well, I am not the convener. I'm a guest here. I'm a supporter of that idea. I'm sure that sometimes before the COVID-19, we had one. We were invited. I think we participated. This year we have come again. So I have that expectation that it might even be beyond yearly. It might be what comes twice a year. It depends on the convener, but it should be a regular activity.
Thank you very much, sir.
Concerning youth unemployment, what's your advice to the present regime, sir?
When you say the present regime, I don't know which of the regime.
I mean, the Buhari regime, what's your advice to the government?
Well, I can see that Buhari regime has put up a whole lot of programs to address the issue of unemployment of the youth. There is this program that is brought about by ensuring that we feed Nigerian children in school. They call homeschool grow or whatsoever. I can't remember the real name, but the essence, the objective of that program is to feed Nigerian school-age children to ensure that we attract them back to school so that we can reduce the out-of-school children. So by doing this, we have created employment opportunity for those who cook this food, those who supply the food, those who transport the food. And that is a long chain that I can continue to mention it. That's one side. Another one is this engaging the youths in a program that look like the NYSC program, the National Youth Service Corps program. There's another program that is similar to that. Yearly, every unemployed youth applied to the Ministry of Disaster Management, and if you are selected, you will be placed in an organization for mentorship purposes. An amount of 30,000 naira is being paid to each beneficiary, and you will serve as a mentee under a mentor for a year, and you collect this money on monthly basis, this allowance on monthly basis, and then after which you are expected to be able to set up your own business, having learned from your master, so to say. And this is ongoing. I have so many youth who have benefited from it. I must acknowledge that this program is not attending to majority of our children or the youths. Many of them are still not being empowered through all this I have mentioned, but it is a good start, I must say. We can do more. We are not doing more as we can see now. We can do more by encouraging the children, just like what Lagos State government is doing by creating a loan hub through the Lagos State Trust Fund, where people can get loans as low as 50,000 to 250,000 for startup, where people can get loan as up to 5 million for those who are small scale businesses. We can do more of that also. I also know that government is also making it, there's a policy called ease of doing business, like the Buhari regime, where people can easily register their company, incorporate their company without hassles that we used to face in the past. I know there are teaching problems with all these issues, but it's good we start than never to start at all. And I know we can only do better as we go ahead.
Sorry, sir. I would like to. Okay. To what extent do you think this particular platform would have impact on the economic growth of the nation? That is one. Then two is that you were talking about making this a digital platform whereby people can buy like GG and likes. So can you please just briefly say something about this briefly? That's just one and two.
Okay, this platform is definitely going to be of advantage to many residents of Agege and beyond, in the sense that it's first of all going to create awareness. When you create awareness for any product or services, you can only record increased sales and patronage. Secondly, it is also an opportunity to engage some people. I can see some youth around there. The DJ, for instance, has gotten job and is going to be paid for. That is an economy empowerment. The Compare that is handling the program is also, I saw a young man in my neighborhood who had come to decorate for them here. There's going to be exchange of money in doing this. I've seen journalists, majority of whom are youth here, who are going to also have job to do to report and achieve their own objective. The exhibitors also are going to have a lot of awareness for their product and services. Some of us had patronized them with little we can do. Many will still do that. It's an empowerment. I can see Lagos State Tax Office also having their stand here to also encourage people to understand the benefit of paying tax. Thereby, there will be improvement in our facility within Agege if the money is well channeled to developing facilities. And when facilities are developed within a locality, it will increase economic activities, and increased economic activities will be a better livelihood for everybody in that community. Thank you.
You are taking me. Tile.
Wait, Pastor Didi.
Who is the organizer?
That's
No, that's not the organizer. I'm not
I'm the senior pastor of Royalty Business Center.
Okay, sir. Tell us the importance of Agege Tradefair, sir.
Agege International Trade Fair has been for a few years now, and it's been growing bigger and bigger every day. It's an opportunity for business owners to showcase what they have, showcase their products, and come out of their comfort zone, to a place where they can meet new customers and even bigger customers. And looking at this location for this year, this is a more central place for Lagos and for Agege too, and for those who are in Kenya. So I believe that this trade fair gives business owners the opportunity to meet and connect with new customers, because customers are king in business. Without customers, there's no business.
Okay, sir. Do you think we should make effort in producing and promoting our traditional attire, sir?
Definitely. That's how we can make we can grow our economy. We can't grow our economy when all the time we are patronizing the things that are made outside Nigeria. When we begin to use things that are made within our country, that's how we can grow the economy. In fact, there is no magic around it. That will even help dollar. It's going to help naira to be stronger and help naira to become something that will be even restore its glory. So I feel that what Agege International Trade Fair is also doing is to help local producers, those who are into manufacturing, to showcase what they have, so that we can connect with the right customers.
Okay. Lastly, do you think the use of our traditional jewelry like bead ashoke is coming to an extinction?
Yeah, modernization is taking away a lot of things, but we are the one that will make up our mind to make sure that we keep those things. For instance, our ashoke, is a very good clothes, good quality. The ones my parents used in their days, we still have them till now. How many foreign clothes can you keep for that long? So I think it's time for us to value what we have, to value what we produce. Even most of our local leather works, if you have ever bought any of our local leather works, they are pure leathers. So what Agege International Trade Fair gives opportunities for such people that are into local productions to bring it to a place like this. This is not their comfort zone. This is like coming to showcase what you have for the world. And that's the opportunity Agege Trade Fair, International Trade Fair is giving to all business owners, especially those who are producing local products. I think this is the best place for them to be.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. And I say congratulations to Mr. Tilewa and his team. I pray that next year I can do that. And this one is already bigger than what we have seen in the past. So it's going to be from glory to glory. Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Can you just sit?
Báyìí mákẹ́ẹ̀tì náà.
Okay, ma.
Okay, go before the road. Let
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Bros, I need you to back here.
Back.
Yeah, you just fine, like this. Look, face towards my side. Face towards my side. Okay.
No,
it's mine, don't worry.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you think towards my side, please? Alright, fine.
It's profile.
Bros, you should come here.
All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tile Kuti. I am the convener of Agege International.
All right.
Mic up a bit. Sorry. Being the organizer and the convener of this trade fair, tell us the importance of Agege trade fair, please.
Okay, the importance of Agege Trade Fair is we are trying to open up a new market here because we noticed that most trade fairs are being held on the island. So I and my team sat down and said, okay, how can we create a new market here? How can we bring the community together? How can we bring the youth? How can we, create a new platform that's going to be beneficiary to the community? So that's how we came across Agege International Trade Fair.
Okay. Do you think we should make effort to produce and promote our traditional attire?
Yes, I think we should promote more of local content because right now, whatever you do, if you do it well, it's going to be accepted worldwide. So now there is nothing like local and international. The way you present your work, the way you analyze your stuff determines if it's local, and the local content should be promoted because it adds value to the general community.
Okay, do you think the use of our traditional jewelries like bead and Agege is coming to an extinction?
No, it's not. I think right now even the old fashions are even coming to trend right now. So I think it is time for us to encourage what has been happening in the oldies because most of these things are coming back to fashion. Fashion never dies, so I think it's not coming to an extinction.
Okay, being the convener of this event, is it like a yearly thing or a quarterly thing?
Yes, Agege International Trade Fair is a yearly event because our budget is so huge. Our plans are it's a 7 days event and continuously we hope to enlarge the days, to be able to enable vendors make more sales, we want to actually turn the Agege Stadium into a big market, where people can know that, okay, from this date to this date, it's Agege Trade Fair and you get, goods at a very good discount.
Thank you very much, sir.
What advice can you give to the youth?
Okay, the advice I would give to the youth is you should let's always look for a way to focus our positive energy into the development of whatever community we find ourselves. So I think the youth in any atmosphere, in any situation you find yourself, should always make sure you are doing one or two positive contribution to make your environment a better place.
All right, thank you.
So